In the mid-20th century, a profound movement shook the very foundations of American society. This was a time when the echoes of the Civil War still reverberated through the nation. The emancipation of slaves had marked a new era, but the journey to equality was far from over. The establishment of Jim Crow laws had entrenched racial segregation, casting a long and oppressive shadow over African Americans' pursuit of freedom and rights. This was an age of mounting racial tensions, an era when the struggle for equality was met with resistance, hostility, and often violence. The fight for justice was not just a battle, it was a war in which the battleground was the hearts and minds of the nation, and the weapon was the indomitable spirit of those who dared to dream of a fair and just society. And amidst this turmoil, emerged a beacon of hope and resilience, Amelia Boynton. Born on August 18, 1911, in Savannah, Georgia, Amelia Boynton's journey was as unique as it was inspiring. Raised in a family that valued education and activism, she was instilled with a sense of purpose from a young age. Her parents, George and Anna Platts, were both entrepreneurs and activists, and they nurtured Amelia's budding interest in social justice. Amelia's pursuit of knowledge led her to Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, where she graduated in home economics. It was during her time at Tuskegee that she had her first brush with activism, joining campaigns for women's suffrage and fighting against racial discrimination. Her passion for social justice was shared by her husband, Samuel William Boynton, whom she married in 1936. Together, they cultivated a deep commitment to civil rights, becoming pillars of activism within their community. But it was her encounter with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that set the stage for a historic turn of events. In the early 1960s, Amelia invited Dr. King to Selma, sparking a series of events that would forever change American history. She was instrumental in orchestrating the Selma to Montgomery marches, a pivotal moment in the fight for suffrage. These marches were not peaceful strolls, but rather battlegrounds where the stakes were high: dignity, equality, and the right to vote. The most infamous of these, Bloody Sunday, saw peaceful protesters, including Amelia herself, brutally beaten by law enforcement. The world watched as this diminutive woman, bloodied but unbowed, stood her ground against the forces of oppression. Amelia's resilience was nothing short of remarkable. Despite the brutality she faced, she refused to be silenced. Her voice, her strength, and her unwavering commitment to the cause shook the nation and inspired countless others to join the fight. Her courage on that fateful day in March 1965 became an enduring symbol of the civil rights movement. Amelia Boynton's fight did not end on the Edmund Pettus Bridge. It was only the beginning. She emerged from the brutality of Bloody Sunday not as a victim, but as a beacon of resilience and determination. Amelia's courage and tenacity didn't wane in the face of adversity. In fact, they escalated. She made history in 1965 when she became the first African-American woman in Alabama to run for Congress. Although she didn't win the seat, her campaign marked a significant milestone, challenging the status quo and paving the way for future black politicians. Amelia didn't stop there. She continued her activism, tirelessly advocating for civil rights, women's rights, and education. She was instrumental in encouraging African Americans to register to vote, empowering them to make their voices heard. Even in her later years, Amelia remained a steadfast advocate for justice, speaking at rallies and events and inspiring countless individuals with her passionate speeches and unwavering commitment. Her lifelong dedication to the cause did not go unnoticed. Amelia Boynton was recognized both nationally and internationally for her contributions to the civil rights movement. In 1990, she was awarded the Martin Luther King Jr. Freedom Medal, a fitting tribute to a woman who had stood shoulder to shoulder with Dr. King in the fight for equality. In 2015, at the ripe age of 103, she was honored as a guest of President Barack Obama during his State of the Union address. Amelia's legacy continues to resonate today. Her courage, Her fierce determination and her unwavering belief in the cause of justice have left an indelible mark on the fabric of American history. She is a testament to the power of resilience, a shining example of how one person's resolve can ignite a movement and inspire generations. Amelia Boynton, a remarkable woman whose spirit and resilience continue to inspire the fight for equality and justice. Her story is a powerful reminder that the fight for civil rights is a continuing journey, one that demands courage, resilience, and an unyielding belief in the power of change.